D Stepping Stone is live on the air. Alright, let's commence the next segments of the stream here. It's workout time, baby. Time to get some gains. Time to process some pains, you know? That's the beauty of exercise. It gets your head straight. We'll see who joins in here, who comes on by, if anyone at all. Let's get some stretching in. My neck strain is too real, bro. There. Who lurks in the midst? You know, sometimes when life's got you down, the best thing you can do is get down to it and do some push-ups. Did you feel me, bro? Mike Morris says good form. Thank you, Mr. Mike Morris. I appreciate it. I try, you know? I've had really bad posture lately. And I need to I need to stand up straight more, you know? I think I'm always hunched down, head to the floor. So, trying to be more mindful of my stature, my body. And it starts with good form, you know? getting that awareness. Getting that awareness in. How's everyone doing out there? What you train for, bro? Just fitness or? Yeah, I'm training my mind, honestly. Training my mind. I feel like, I used to be a lot more active, a lot more fit. Used to be really into weightlifting and stuff. But I feel like the best benefits aren't the physical ones, you know? I feel like it's the mental ones. The confidence, the discipline, the respect, the self-respect. You know? So, I don't know. Just doing simple outdoor workouts and stuff. Trying to get that discipline in, you know? Awesome. Where are you from? I'm from Los Angeles, California, USA. But right now I'm in Mexico. I am in Sayula, Jalisco, Mexico. How about you guys? Where's everyone from? Roll call. Damn, I just realized I took a big nap on accident. So it's Jason. That's alright, Jason. Wake up now. Get to the floor, give me some push-ups. Join me, my friend. Ay. Watching Nyan's short, funny enough. Is she still posting stuff? Or is that old videos? Where's everyone from? ¿De dónde son ustedes? Todos ustedes. Gotta bust out the Spanish, because I think a lot of my streams go out to Spain and other parts of Mexico. No, just that one shirt. I see. I didn't look at her channel recently. I'm not sure what she has. I might have watched it like a couple months ago. Back in the day, you know? Still hope she's okay. Drop a comment. Have you dropped a comment on her video? I'm sure she'll respond if she's still active on YouTube. We done did it this time. Someone did comment 10 days ago. Okay, I'm not sure then. I do not know. You know, I have been making decent, visible progress, so that feels good. You know, I did a workout last night, just for like 20 minutes or something. Just push-ups, sit-ups, and planks, and that was nice. You know, in fact, I think I released a lot of anger, a lot of negative emotion, to the point that it kind of led to my breakdown last night. I was listening to Tesseract, War of Being, one of my favorite songs. And working out like my life depended on it, man. But it feels good, you know? It feels good to get back to it. Jason says, wait, so why was yesterday bad? I mean, a lot of like, it's a mix, you know? It's a mix of like, I guess just negative feelings in my own, with myself, maybe. Feeling lost or just, I don't know, just not enjoying, I don't know. That's part of it, but the main part was relationship related. Relationship struggles, you know how it be. I think just, you know, I think I struggle with communicating my emotions. And I used to struggle a lot worse. But, you know, I think there's just certain things that are kind of building up, and I'm like not really communicating, like resentments and stuff like that. And I think it just kind of builds bit by bit, and eventually it reaches a breaking point. Damn, I hope you and your girlfriend are fine. Yeah, we're alright. It's just, I don't know. It's a struggle, you know? We have, I don't know, I guess maybe we're both bad at communicating certain things, or being aware. I think more so that's what it kind of is. Awareness of how we're feeling, awareness of our emotions. And I think a lot of times we're bottling things up without even realizing it. And then it just, you know, when there's underlying resentment, I think anything can kind of trigger it, you know? And it gets kind of overwhelming because we just kind of bicker, or like there's tension semi-constantly, and it's just really draining, you know? Like literally, like I think it's literally been weeks since we've gone more than like 2 or 3 days without having some sort of like, not argument, we don't tend to like argue, maybe we'd be better if we did. Because I think that's part of it, is like it's tougher. A lot of times when you communicate your emotions during an argument, when your tensions are flaring, it makes things worse, right? So a lot of times I think we avoid, with intention, we avoid having an argument or having a conversation when the tensions are flaring, so that things don't get out of hand. I think the trouble is that, once those emotions pass, I think it's a little harder to, or it's uncomfortable to bring it up and talk about it after the fact sometimes, So, yeah. Hope y'all can figure it out. Thank you. Anakin said, "Hi, Ivan. I love you, bro." Thanks, man. And with that, let me do some more push-ups. Ay. Arguing is okay as long as it's respectful, and more respectful than you think. And more respectful than you think it should be. Like, really dish out he tactfulness. I think there might be a typo in there. Yeah, I think the thing about arguing is like, sometimes it's better to argue because at least you say what's on your mind. I think we both struggle with saying, or we're just not aware of what's on our mind sometimes, I think that's the struggle. We don't realize things bother us, so we never bring it up. Or we're not aware enough to bring it up. Or it's uncomfortable to bring it up, so we don't bring it up. But, yeah, you know how it is. Are you in a relationship, Anakin? Do you have a Miss Skywalker out there? Jason said, "Wait, but you say earlier Jay had a girl?" Well, yeah, he has that one gal that he's talking to. Jesus Bravo says man emoji. Thanks, Jesus. How do you do, man? Anakin says the tactfulness. Communication versus arguing. Good topic. Yeah, I think argument, I don't know, I think a lot of times talking about things when you feel very strongly, things are amplified. Your thoughts are amplified. It's more negative. Your feelings are amplified. You perceive things differently, and you're more defensive. And so it's more like a debate than like a collaborative conversation, So I think there's a lot of value in waiting out those feelings when you feel resentful or stuff like that. I think it is important. I think the part where we struggle is having those tough conversations after the fact, after the feelings have kind of dissipated. Because sometimes it's just like you just want to kind of forget about it. I had a girl I was seeing for a week last week, but it kind of fizzled out. Damn. Jason says, "I don't think he told me." It's just like, he has told you. It's not like a girlfriend. I don't know what it is, but it's that you guys were both in the chat when he talked about it. He kissed some girl. He went on a date with some girl. Who is she? I don't remember. I just know she's from like the Czech Republic or some shit. And she's like 5 years older than him or something. What I cannot stand is people always take the opposite standpoint ingenuinely and play devil's advocate. If my friend argues with me about how chocolate milk comes from brown cows, I run out of patience. That's true, yeah. That's true. I don't know, man. Relationships are tough, you know? They take work. And, I don't know if you guys have ever had a breakdown, like an emotional breakdown. I would hope not, because it's not a pleasant thing to experience. But it is nice once it's over, you know? You cry it out, you feel really overwhelmed, really sad, a lot of pain, and then bliss, you know? Calm, peace afterwards. And so in that sense, like, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's bad. I think it'd be healthier to process things before it gets to that point. But like, we have breakdowns for a reason. It's a human function. It has its own purpose and intention. So, the mind is incredible. Things happen for a reason. It's a very functional, intentional organ. So, accept your emotions, allow yourself to cry, be honest, be vulnerable. Jason said, I may remember. Leo says, I'm in a car. Hello, Leo Staples. I have to go. I just came to say hi to you. Thank you, Leo. Hope to see you around some more. Anakin says, or just like arguing at really bad times. Like, my friend forgot his clarinet for a marching band thing, so he brought his euphonium instead. What's a euphonium? He started arguing with me about how euphonium can play up the entire octave and just play clarinet parts, and how transposing is a key skill of classical musician. That sounds funny, man. Jason says, is that Rita girl? He showed me her once. Yeah, Rita, that's her name. Yeah. That's the one. That's funny, Anakin. Like, bro, you're getting paid to get clarinet and you bought a euphonium as well too. That's Sean. Wait, he was getting paid to play in marching band? What kind of marching band is this? This is in high school, no? Or what is this? A marching band where you get paid? This sounds too good to be true. Preposterous, impossible. Getting paid to play music in this day and age, it's hard to come by. That shit pissed me the hell off, bro. Sorry for the long story. Yeah, bro, he was getting paid. For parades, people get paid. If a town needs people ASAP for a Veterans Parade. Veterans Day Parade. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. That does sound pretty preposterous, though, that he would not bring it, Maybe he lost it or something. I don't know what the situation is there. I can't imagine he would just, out of free will, not bring his clarinet. That would be very strange. Who knows? Jason says, she pretty. I remember she had a brown hair with bangs and has a nice smile. I see. I need to get myself a backpack or something. I'm using this handbag, this little takeout bag all the way from China. I brought it all the way over. It's not like very good or anything. I just had it in my backpack to bring an orange or something for the plane ride. I'm gonna migrate over to the workout station. Get some bicep action going in here. It's a beautiful day. I can't deny it. It is quite pretty out here. He was lucky AF that the band leader was cool Yeah, he did lose it. My problem is he didn't realize it was lost until the morning of like, bro, fail to plan to fail, you know what I mean? I see. Yeah, it does sound somewhat heinous. Alrighty. Damn, it's kind of hot. It really do be hot out here, man. Yeah, I don't know. Shit happens. Certainly. He did the best he could. Then he had the audacity to act like everything was a-okay because euphonium players are apparently supposed to play an octave and a half above their normal range. Jason says, I just never met her. Maybe he never will. Who knows, Jason? Do you and Jay hang out in person much? You know, I've been meaning to play poker. I've been waiting on Wi-Fi at my house, man. They still... Man, that's a whole nother fucking thing, man. They're supposed to install it on Saturday, and then they were gonna come at 1 p.m. and then they didn't. And they said they were gonna come at 5:30, and they definitely didn't come. But my uncle got a text message that the internet got installed, even though it certainly did not. And so yesterday was Sunday, they were closed. Today we're hoping we can get some freaking internet. It would be a world of difference if I could stream at home whenever I want. If I could, you know, I could talk to my friends, catch up with my parents more often, instead of having to use data. While marching 4 miles in the sun. Well, Jay say he can't because his parents are strict, but I hope we can. What the heck? You guys don't hang out in person because Jay's parents are strict? That's really interesting. That sounds strange. Have you, I mean, I imagine you guys have hung out before, no? You guys know each other in real life, right? Or did you guys meet online? Boom. Turn and lean down. I think we hung out once. That's crazy to me, Jason. What the heck? You guys have only hung out once? That sounds absurd. Anakin said, relatable man. Keep being friends. Your parents will chill out once you're older. Wait, Anakin, I think you've told me. How old are you? Are you 20? I feel like you're either 25, same as me, or 28 or something like that. How old are you, Anakin? But I have heard that, you know? Like my girlfriend's parents. I mean, they're about the same age as my parents, but they've definitely chilled out compared to when she was younger. Or her grandma especially. That's the one. No, yeah, it's her grandma. Her grandma chilled out a lot. Jason says, but we hang out all the time in school. You guys graduated, no, Jason? A lot of my friends' parents didn't like me growing up. It really hurt my feelings. I tried to be respectful. I was just rowdy. Interesting. 26. I see. Okay, you're just 1 year older than me then. I see. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely like on decent terms with my parents. My mom in particular, I feel like things have gone a little rocky lately. Ever since I decided to go all in for YouTube, you know, because she wants me to do a lot of things. I was talking to Nania about this earlier. She wants me to not wear clothes with holes in them. She wants me to shave my beard. You know, she's always worried about what people will think of me and shit like that. And being presentable, like representing the family well, is what it feels like. And then same with like money, with a job. She wants me to get a real job to make money, because you know I mean I went to like UC Berkeley, which is like a top public university in the world, I think. And so like my mom's like, oh, like I'm wasting away my potential, I'm wasting my education, my this, my that, you know? But I don't know, man. I don't want a real job. Fuck a real job, bro. I'd rather make less money doing something I enjoy than make a lot of money doing something I hate, you know? Oh, my freaking legs are hurting. I can't squat. I broke a washing machine one time because we were playing hide and seek and I really wanted to win. Innocent stuff. Oh my gosh. Wasn't allowed to go back after that. Damn. Years later, the mom was super nice to me for graduation, so, huh. I guess I could see where they're coming from, you know? Well, brother, you gotta make some good money whatever you're doing. Well, you know, I think the thing about the US is like, well, the thing is, if you're living in the US, you can make really good money. Like, I mean, what? Average income in the US is like 50K or something? 60K? Poverty line's like 20K. Like, even if you're at poverty line in the US, like, you're a king in so many places in the world, you know? Like, the US dollar is so strong, and I don't think many people realize just how strong it is. And I feel like a lot of people could live much happier, less stressful lives if they just ditched the US, you know? I mean, there's people in like San Francisco making like $100,000 a year, and that's not enough. $100,000 a year, man. It's just so much money goes to waste on like rent and eating out, partying out, shit like that, you know? But it's crazy, man. Just how strong the US dollar is. Absurd. So as long as you make some money, like I don't want to make good money. I want to, but I don't need to, you know? If I can just make like a decent stream of income in US dollars, then I can, you know, fuck off all around the world and live a very interesting and fulfilling life for a lot less. Anakin says, I can see where they're coming from too, lol. It was an honest accent, but I would have made up for it somehow. Maybe you should buy them a new washer now, 10 years later. Or 8 years later? I don't know. However long later. I hear you, dude. I agree to an extent. Life isn't just about money. That being said, I can understand my girl wanting me to do some of those things you were describing. If you got everything covered, then that's it. You're golden. Your girl? Like your girlfriend or your mom? Well, that would be hilarious. Probably like 15 years later. Your girl? My girl wanted me to do some of those things you were describing? Oh my gosh. Oh! What are you referring to there? Girl doing some of the things you were describing? Oh my god. Wait, maybe I can do this actually. Sorry, I'm back. Either man, you gotta have your people covered. My hypothetical girl, if I was in your shoes, I don't know. like in regards to making money type beat. I mean, it's mainly my mom. My mom is the one that nags me, you know? Sounds like you are taking care of things though, so we're in agreement, man. Yeah, I mean, oh man, I think someone's burning trash. It smells kind of stinky out here. No, I mean, my girlfriend's like in similar shoes. She's doing like she's trying her hand at YouTube as well. Before YouTube, she had been doing or she still is, but she's been doing like blogging, like writing articles, travel blogging, a lot of that. And yeah, I mean, we're kind of in the same shoes. We're both like disappointing our parents, and like we're both disappointed. No, I'm kidding. We're both very off the beaten path. And she had a job once, but she struggled really hard with it. She has ADHD, possibly somewhat of autism, high functioning. And so, yeah, I mean, I think just normal work didn't really work for her. And so, you know, we live very simply, and I mean, right now we don't really need to spend much money to exist, and so that's why we're here in Mexico, in part. And so, you know, like we still have enough money to like go out on a date or something, or do something fun. But yeah, I mean, neither of us are making any money right now, basically. But I'm getting there. I'm getting close, man. I'm 3/5 of the way to monetization in terms of subscribers. I think I'm like 1/4 in terms of watch time. So making a lot of progress. I remember Jay told me how he hang out with Rita. It's a bit clever. And like I said, you two should make videos together, man. He just sneak out when his parents are not home. Oh wow, that's crazy. His parents keep him at home even if they're not. Like even if his parents aren't home, they don't want him sneaking out or going out. I'm sure you both make your parents very proud and that you're both smart and successful. You should live your life however you two want. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's weird, you know? But we're definitely living our life as we want, doing our best, taking the leap of faith. And I'm confident it'll work out, you know? It's been going well in terms of growth on the channel and stuff. And yeah. You know, I feel like the main things, the main struggles, the main unhappiness comes from like relationship tensions and just like some, I don't know, a lot of the feelings that come up, you know, from living this life, and just feeling like isolated or feeling misunderstood, or I don't know. Let me see here. I feel weird seeing Anakin talk, not rap. Lamau, that's funny. Parents can affect us more than anyone else. Perhaps they're just trying to healthily challenge you to meet your potential. I'm sure they think of the world of you, and that's what they want. That's why they want you to push you further. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. It just feels. It doesn't feel like that's it sometimes, you know. But you know, I love my parents. I'm sure they love me, and you know, we have our differences. And this is one where it feels a little heavier, you know, not to have my mom's support and stuff like that. So it definitely sucks sometimes. But you know, I think she just wants to make sure I don't become a hobo or like throw my life away. But I'm not going to, you know. I want to live this life too. And I think Oh man, I took a sneak peek at the wrap. I think things will work out. I trust. LMFAO Jason, haha. I'll rap for you, hold on. Parents, yeah, they strike nerves like no one else. Back in the day, I did my best to dodge the belt. Nowadays, they call me because they miss me. Doing them proud, far away. Now they don't diss me. That's funny, man. That's some funny stuff right there. Alright. Let's run this again. It's not bad to have someone checking on your progress. That's true. I don't really know if they're checking on my progress though, you know? I don't know. We haven't really talked much since I've come here. We called once. Once I get Wi-Fi, I want to catch up with a lot of friends and family and stuff. But part of me doesn't want to, you know? Part of me feels sad and hurt that my mom doesn't trust. It feels like she doesn't trust in me, you know? Trust my vision. But I think a lot of that is maybe there's also my own fear of not trusting my vision, you know? Yeah. Please don't throw your love away. Please don't throw your love away. Please don't throw your love away. Yeah. I hope they pleasantly surprise you, man. I relate to everything you're saying. They just want the best for you. I hope they shower you with approval next time you speak. We'll see. We shall see. Indeed, we shall see. You know? I don't always feel proud, but I am proud of myself, you know? I've come a long way in just 2 months. And there's much more to come, you know? And I think things will only get easier from here, you know? Just in like the past week, I mean, my growth in terms of like subscribers and stuff has been a lot higher than like the previous weeks. I get like 10 to 12 a day. So, you know, at that rate, I think that means in 3 weeks I would be monetized, or I would have 500 subs, which kind of falls in line with our intention. Our idea was to be here summer. Initially it was to be here for a month. Probably will end up being more like be here for the summer. Although, you know, just because I'm monetized doesn't mean I'll be making that much. So we'll see what happens. But I think the dream would be to be making enough to travel around, you know? And go to new places, you know? I do love me some traveling, but it is expensive. Although not that expensive if you're traveling the right places. And I don't intend to travel places that are very expensive anytime soon. So we'll see. We'll see. If I had a son who was rocking guitar tunes traveling the world, I'd be hella proud. When you put it that way, that does sound pretty badass. Oh my god, hold on, I have heartburn, give me a second. Or not heartburn, acid reflux. Ugh, acid freaking reflux on. Yeah. You're right, Anakin. You know, I'm proud of myself, and that's what matters. And I think as time goes on, my bond will only grow deeper with myself, you know? I feel like this is still very early. Very, yeah, very early. The mere dawn of my journey. You know, I mean, I'm very young still. I'm only 25. A lot of YouTubers, you know, they go at it for years before they get success. I think that's the hardest part, just being consistent, believing in yourself, trusting that it'll work out. You know, because even by the data, even by the data, by the analytics, it's slowly up and to the right, you know? So, unless I get canceled for doing something heinous, there's no there's no reason to believe that my progress will what's the word? Stiffen? Stifle? I don't know. Stop. There's no reason to believe that my growth will just stop. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But I appreciate it, Anakin. You offer a nice perspective. Very helpful. Very heartwarming. Stiffle, that's the word. There you go. There you go. You're a consistent man. You stream every day. Don't fall off your path. Keep improving your content, learn for others and yourself. That do be true, man. That do be true. Yeah. I think the biggest struggle is being true to myself, you know? Doing the things that I want to do. And I think, you know, there's some resistance. Hold on. Very loud frickin'. Alright, there you go. I think that's the hardest part, is having that own self-awareness of knowing, what do I want to do, what's important to me, what would be fulfilling for me, what excites me, and going off of that, or having the strength to act on that, you know? Thank you, brother. You're my favorite streamer. Happy to help. Thanks, Anakin. I appreciate it. Looks like my heartwarming crap scared off Jason. I don't know. He just left at some point. He might have fallen asleep again, for all we know. Could have nothing to do with you. I think there's no reason to think it has something to do with you. But even if it does, man, you spoke your truth. That's what matters. Jameson says, you're my Jalisco Connect. An interesting Bible verse is, seek first the kingdom of God, all shall be added unto you. I appreciate your fervor for the Lord, but I have an equal matching fervor against religion. So, yeah. Better not to discuss politics and religion. But yeah. Yeah. That might have sounded harsh, or maybe I'm just worried it sounded harsh. But it's not that I hate religion. It's just I'm not religious, and I don't, you know, as I respect people who are religious, I prefer that they respect me and my beliefs, and you know, stuff like that. But yeah, man. We out here. We out here. Thank you, Anakin, for your support. And everyone else for your support. Bro, what? You want to go to heaven and not to see the game? I'm not religious. I'm not religious. Perhaps they can change it someday, but I want it to change it at my own pace, you know? I don't want to be pressured into religion. I think if it comes, it comes. But, yeah. Anyways. JK, any decent non-violent character should end up there, in my opinion. I'm not religious either. Okay. That's good to know, Anakin. I didn't know if you were joking or not at the beginning. But yeah. Alright, no more religious conversation. Let's get back to it. Let's get some freaking gains, man. Get a freaking bicep pump in here, man. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Don't let your memes be memes. Don't let your beans go uneaten. Beans are an important part of a healthy breakfast. And you ought to eat them. You heard? You feel, man? Eat your vegetables, boys. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Eat your vegetables. I plead you. I plead you to please eat your vegetables. Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. Someone will say what is lost can never be saved. Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. Someone will say what is lost can never be saved. Feel? Love that song. Me too. I haven't heard it in a long time. I don't even know how it popped up in my head. I probably haven't listened to it in years. It's a good song though. Smashing Pumpkins. Bullet with Butterfly Wings. That's the one. Do you know Along Comes Mary by the Bloodhound Gang? I do not. I am not familiar with that one. I don't know it. I don't know that one. Ay, 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 ay. By the way, you ever make a public email? I want to send my music. Ah, dude. Dang it. I've been wanting to make a Discord for a while. Man, and we haven't seen Khan in like a week or so. Khan had wanted the Discord really badly in a while. I'll try and do it this week. Or maybe I could do it. I just don't really know much about like Discord, like with when it comes to creating like a server and channels and stuff. My friend, one of my close friends, is really good with Discord. He codes on it and all these crazy things all the time. And so he had told me he could help me make it. So I'll try and hit him up and maybe get that running ASAP. But I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea how it'll go, you know? What it would be like to have a Discord for this channel. I feel like it could get weird or messy. Maybe not. Who knows? Ando patrullando y en Manchan me miran la chimichanga. Tanto mi gavillo, soy escorpión nueva, por todo mi raza artesanales y linaje no te pasa. Is that a lyric of some sort? I don't want to bog your main contact info though. Just give me something I can send a link to. I'm not a creep, don't worry. I don't know, man. It sounds like something only a creep would say. No, I'm kidding. Although, unironically, I do think that a lot of times the people who are like, oh, I'm not weird, or I'm not a creep, or at least like when, I don't know, when you see those like on Reddit, like those posts from like really creepy guys on Tinder and shit, they're always like, oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna lock you in a dungeon or anything. I don't know. No, but I'm just playing around. I know you're not, Anakin. Let's see. Okay. Here, I'll give you one, Anakin. I don't know about Discord either, lol, that shit sounds like a lot of work. All you need is a dummy email, dude. Here, I'll give you an old email of mine. Let me type it in. It's hard to see here. Alright. There's only 3 people in here to witness. So maybe it'll never, no one else will ever see it. James has said it's a song. No, I get it, dude. That did sound weird to me. I'm being legit though. Yeah. It's better not to say things like, oh, don't worry, I'm not a creep. Oh, don't worry, I'm not a weirdo. I feel like It only makes things worse. It digs it digs a grave even deeper, you know? But there you go. That's an old email of mine. It's full of spam anyways. It's too far gone. I had it for like my whole childhood. So there's just shit from all over, man. Probably a lot of leaks too, where random ass things, companies and shit got my email. So it's just it's a mess in that email. Jameson says, "Don't worry, I'm not a creep at all." Yeah, it never works in your favor. I'm like the opposite of a creep, totally not a creep. So it is, man, so it is. I don't know. Yeah. Nothing to say, nothing to say. Oh man, what a day, man, what a day. Free gym, exactly, dude. $0 a week, $0 a month. It's honestly not that bad, you know? I mean, of course I'm not like, I don't think I can like get huge. Although, you know, there are people who get really ripped. I guess more so ripped than huge. Just doing like calisthenics and outdoor workouts and stuff. But I mean, there's no need to get huge either. You know, I don't wanna be massive. And so I think it works well for me. You know, this thing is pretty neat. You know, just with body weight, it gets you pretty far. I really just do like push-ups and then like underhand pull downs and then overhand pull downs. That's all I'm doing when I come out here. I could do more. There's like a sit-up machine. Although I think it's a little while before it matters whether I have abs or not under here. I think there's a lot of chunkiness to get rid of first. So I'm not too pressed on getting ab workouts in. And then legs, I don't really want that either. I feel like my legs are pretty massive. I've always had pretty big legs, so I don't know. No real need there, in my opinion. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. My body, man. You know? That's the beauty of weightlifting. You can carve out the body you want. I don't know. But yeah, it's a pretty sweet little gym, you know? Does its job. Gets the job done. I can feel the burn. Truly. Ay, 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 ay. A strange day today. It has been. But I've quite enjoyed it, you know? Wasn't really feeling very good today, but I accepted it and I was honest about it. And I feel like, oh, like that really turned my day around. It feels good to be truthful, to be honest. Okay, I just sent 4 songs. One was 2 2 rock songs, 2 rap beats. Alright, I'll check it out, man. It better not be dog water, bro. If it's dog water, I don't know what I'll tell you, man. You'll hear me on everything but drums and 1 rhythm guitar. For sure. Running a restaurant is one of the hardest jobs. Random thought. Man, you know, I haven't been to a restaurant in weeks, but you saying that makes me want to like go to like a nice family style Chinese restaurant, man. Order some fried rice, shrimp fried rice, to make it extra spicy, extra juicy. A shrimp fried rice, Mongolian beef, cumin lamb, some eggplant stir fry, egg rolls, and some dim sum, man. Oh my gosh, that would be glorious, truly glorious. Because I just got off work now and I'm going back soon. You're going back to work soon already? No promise that it's not dog water. Nail spitter definitely isn't dog water. Alright, I'll check it out, man. You know, it's one of the things I hate the most. Or, hold on, let me explain what I'm trying to say. I feel like one of the hardest, most awkward experiences in the world is it's like when someone shows you something that's like really like, I don't know, for example, if it's like a YouTube video or something, someone's like, oh dude, like check out this video, it's so funny, like it's hilarious, like you have to see this, like it's amazing, like check it out. And then they show it to you and it's just like really not funny. You don't find it funny at all. You're just kind of like, oh haha, yeah, it's not bad, I get it. You know, something like that. Or like with music or something, like if someone shows you a song and like you're just not really into it, I don't know. I think it's one of those things where it's like it's hard to be honest about things when someone's like so happy and like excited about something. But I don't know if anyone can relate to that. But that just popped up in my head. Beijing comida, arroz o spaghetti. True, dude, true. That would be pretty nice. But it's the only Chinese food place here, and it's good. It's definitely decent, but it's like catered to like the Mexican taste. You know? There's also sushi that I haven't tried yet. That would be bussin'. When I get monetized, I'm gonna celebrate, man. I'm gonna have a nice little sushi, nice little Mexican Japanese fusion sushi to celebrate, or something else. Bro, I will take no offense if it's not your cup of tea, LOL. I just find it cool to see what you think. For sure. I'll be honest with you. We'll see. Jameson said, check out this song, dude. It's called Poop Mo Stank by Poop Poop Poop. There's there's a YouTuber. Actually, I forget who did it. They do like skits or something, but they had one where they had just a horrible song they made, like intentionally horrible song, and it was something. It was like about poop or something. I don't know. Anyways, let's get another set in here. Oh. Jesus. Funny stuff, man. I turned over, there was a car driving by and the guy was looking at me with like the most like, I don't know what it was. You know, I feel like, I was talking with Roy about this. Roy is another live streamer who drops in every once in a while. But he was saying when he live streams, he tries to not like make eye contact with anyone. And maybe it is best that way. You know, I feel like a lot of people look at you really weird. Or worse, it just looks like they're judging you. Or they think you look like a dumbass or something. It's definitely weird, you know, walking around with a camera or talking to a camera or shit like that. But sometimes it irks me a little, you know? Seeing people looking at me like all nasty or weird. He wanted to recruit you. Possibly, man, possibly. Recruit me to what? I'm sure I know. I'm sure I know what you're talking about. But it's best not to assume. Recruit me to the Pooper Scooper Brigade. That was my team name, my ranked 5v5s team on League of Legends. Our name was the Pooper Scoopers. Back in the day when League still had ranked 5v5s. Good times, good days. Let's do a little pump check here. Looks pretty. Actually, I can't even see. But I'm gonna believe that it looks pretty sick, man. We're getting there. We're getting back to the days. The glory days. Although it's not so much the aesthetic I want. I want the discipline. I want the mental health benefits of working out. That's where it's really at, man. That's where the holy grail lies. The discipline, the confidence, the self-respect. And the purging of negative emotions. The processing of negative emotions. That's the true beauty in working out right there, baby. Running on a bit of an empty stomach here. You know, there's that certain feeling when you're really pushing yourself and your stomach is empty, where you just feel like that ugh in your core. It's like ugh. And I'm feeling it. I'm a hungry boy. Hungry man with a hungry plan. All I ate today was a mushroom quesadilla. Has anyone had that? It's so underrated. I first had it in Oaxaca, Mexico. Champiñones they're called. It was mushroom, cheese, tortilla, and this like chipotle hot sauce. It was incredible, man. They were really good and really cheap. But lately, just yesterday, me and my girlfriend started making some. It's a game changer. Quesadillas, man. I now have a few select meals I can prepare for myself instead of cereal every day. Yesterday I ate a little too much. I ate 2 bowls of cereal, and that is no bueno. But yeah, all I had today was a mushroom quesadilla. So I'm pretty hungry. And I'm trying to think what I want to do about my hunger. Maybe go home. Go home and eat. Probably that. I have honey barbecue chicken in the freezer. I could prepare some of that. Oh, I need to get some stuff from the grocery too. Some ham, some eggs, toothpaste. Gotta grab some toothpaste. Tostadas. Stuff like that. Mushrooms we have at home. How's everyone's vegetable consumption? One of the things I've improved on since coming to Mexico is eating more veggies. But I still don't eat many. I can still do a lot more. But I probably had 1 mushroom chopped up, 1 big mushroom in my quesadilla today. I ate a lot of vegetables yesterday. I had some chicken soup. Eggplant today. I would, man. I freaking love Chinese eggplant, braised eggplant, dude. Oh my gosh. Probably my favorite dish. Chinese dish. I had never even had eggplant until I went to China. And then I became addicted, man. Braised eggplant with some meat crumbles. White rice, you know, so simple. It just soaks up so well in the white rice. Man. Chinese food, man. I love it. I'm missing my days out there, man. Eggplant delicious. It's like bamboo. It keeps you very, very strong. White rice. Yeah. 'Tis true, man. 'Tis true. Tis true. Have you been to China, Jameson? Do they even have that at Beijing Comida? Beijing comida is Americanized Chinese food. Beijing comida is like Mexicanized Chinese food. It's different from Americanized Chinese food. I think that's just how it operates, you know? They convert they adapt it to the regional taste. But American Chinese food is different from Mexican Chinese food. I kind of like American Chinese food better. But more than all, yeah, I like Chinese. I like just normal Chinese food. Do you prefer real or the Americanized? Nope, I haven't. Yeah. China, you know, there's a lot of fucking people in China. I think that's probably the worst aspect. There's no... It's hard to find like privacy and tranquility and like space. But I mean, man, is it sure as hell convenient for services, food, all these things, and really cheap, man. I cooked like maybe once my whole time in China, a whole year in China. I probably cooked once. You know, sometimes I'd make like cereal or some oatmeal. But in terms of like cooking food, probably once. It's so with they have what's called Meituan, which is like a delivery app, and you can order food, and it's so cheap. There's no tip, and the service fee is so low. So you can basically order food every single meal. Canada's like the opposite. Kind of, not really. We have a lot of open space, big land, small population. That makes sense. Canada's really big. I've only been in Vancouver. I'm curious what other parts of Canada are like. But yeah, a whole lot of land, huh? I don't know. You know, there's the pros and cons to both. It is really nice to just, I'm hungry, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just order fried rice and some frickin' eggplants. I'll spend like $5, 20-30 minutes, it's at my doorstep, you know? Whereas like in Canada or the US, you order food online, service fee alone is gonna be like $5. Tip alone, $5. It's craziness. I do miss it. I do miss it. I wanna get back on my Mandarin grind. Start learning again. Or just so I don't get rusty. TNT Supermarket, Canadian grocery store, Chinese owned. Chinese Canadians. They have buffet duck groceries. It's kind of convenient. Nice. Yeah, it's crazy, you know, how extensive Chinese immigrants are, you know? All over the world. A lot of them from like Hong Kong and Guangdong, the southern parts of China. So a lot of them speak Cantonese, you know, just like you. But yeah. Hold on, give me a second. I was listening to that lady, what she was saying to her daughter. I didn't quite catch it. But yeah, man, I do miss China. I'd love to live stream there, but I don't know about the legality. It's technically illegal to have a VPN and to use YouTube. But no foreigner has ever been, it's one of those laws that's not enforced. Like no foreigner has ever been gotten into trouble for using YouTube or using a VPN. But I feel like I could be breaking new ground if I started doing live streams in China. That could be a little much, you know? But I don't know. She said, "Ese hombre muy guapo." Nah, not quite. What if you get caught? Well, that's like the thing, right? Like, if you're doing something on YouTube, it's very public. And so I'm sure they'd... I mean, but there are there are YouTubers who live in China. Like there's one named Fel Tommy, and he does a lot of like just content in China about his life in China. And so, I mean, YouTube videos are definitely fine. People do that. There's an African woman who lives in China who live streams. Her name is Mimi Lu. Really? No cap? I'll look her up. I'm actually curious because I was trying to find videos on YouTube of people live streaming in China, like foreigners live streaming in China, but I didn't find anything. But if you're no cap here, yes, she's married to Chinese man. She speaks Mandarin. Okay, I'll look her up. I am curious. You know, that would be a relief, you know, if I knew it could. I'm a regular there, though. If I knew that I could do it. But what kind of content does she do? I think if you just live stream and you're just like sitting at home, like just chilling, I feel like that's probably fine. I mean, I think even live streaming other things would probably be fine. My only worry is like if I'm live streaming and I like capture something on camera that I shouldn't, which isn't very likely, all things considered. But I don't know. We'll see. She just sits at home and live streams. Just don't talk politics. Right. Yeah, I would definitely not, you know, you have to operate by the rules. I would want to like just show life, you know? Show people, talk with people. Definitely wouldn't talk about anything that would get me in trouble. But yeah, I mean that's a whiles away probably. I don't even have money to pay off my debts these days. I mean, just enough. But we'll see. Last year I went to China in February in time for Chinese New Year. I would feel really passionate about showing life in China. I think a lot of people, you don't really see it, you know, in the West. And I think it would be really interesting and surprising to people. And it's something I'd be passionate about. You know, I love the Chinese people, Chinese culture, traditions. Very interesting place. Very different lifestyle. Very different world. And so if it's doable, if it's illegal, I would be very happy to do some travel live streaming in China, you know? But we'll see. We shall see. We'll see. First, I need to have enough money to buy a ticket over the Pacific Ocean. You know? That's first things first, type beat. But we'll see. We'll see. I just feel like live stream, maybe it's like my own thing. I feel like live streaming is weird sometimes. Or like when it comes to interacting with people, I feel weird about like, for example, walking into a restaurant, live streaming, and like talking to the person. I don't know. I guess I can like focus on myself. It's probably no problem. But I like to, like I watch a lot of YouTubers, travel YouTubers and stuff who talk to the locals and stuff, and I do like I would like to like have that aspect. I think it's really interesting. I think I just find it really weird, like conversing with someone while I'm also like live streaming or vlogging or stuff like that, you know. But we'll see. Alright. I'm getting pretty hungry. So I think I'm gonna go get some food in my belly. Or try to. I don't know who's out there. Is it you, Jameson? Are you still out there? But I'm gonna wrap on up and get going. So, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.